Once upon a time, in a bustling garden, there lived a tiny ant named Andy. Andy was smaller than the other ants, and though he worked hard, he often felt overlooked. While the larger ants carried crumbs and leaves, Andy only managed to carry bits of tiny seeds. One sunny day, a strong wind blew through the garden. It was so powerful that it knocked over the biggest ant hill, sending the ants scrambling in all directions. The queen ant, who was very wise, stood tall and called for everyone to gather. "Who will help rebuild the hill?" she asked. The larger ants stepped forward, confident in their strength, but none of them could figure out where to begin. The wind had scattered everything. Andy stood at the back of the crowd, unsure if he was strong enough to help. But then he remembered the tiny seeds he'd always carried. "I may be small, but I can carry one seed at a time," he thought. With newfound courage, Andy stepped forward. "I'll help," he said. The queen ant smiled kindly, though she was surprised by his offer. "All right, Andy, if you think you can, then start." Andy worked tirelessly, picking up tiny seed after tiny seed, and carefully placing them in the right spots. Though it took longer, he was precise, and slowly but surely, the hill began to take shape. As the day wore on, more ants noticed Andy's work. One by one, they followed his example. The queen watched, proud of Andy's bravery and persistence. By sunset, the hill was rebuilt, stronger and more beautiful than before, thanks to the smallest of ants. The other ants realized that even the smallest creature could make a big difference when they used what they had with courage and heart. From that day on, Andy wasn't just the smallest ant in the garden, he was the bravest too.